Well, all day the Kenyan authorities said they were closing in, taking control as the smoke from the burning Westgate shopping mall thickened. The volleys of gunfire grew ever more insistent. It's unclear how many gunmen and hostages are still inside the complex where 62 people are now known to have died. It's now known that 6 Britons have died, though the victims are from across the world. Kenya's Interior Minister said, "We're fighting global terrorism here." Our international editor, Lindsey Hilsum, is in the capital, Nairobi, tonight, close to the shopping mall. Lindsey, what's the latest?
Kathy, I'm right in front of the Westgate shopping mall, and I think that you can see behind me there are Kenyan soldiers there. They are unpacking water to take into the police and soldiers who have formed a ring just around the mall. It's just a few yards away from me. We've been here all day. The Kenyan authorities say that they're in control, but it doesn't look quite like that yet. And this is building up to be a truly major international terror event. As you've just said, we're talking about 6 British dead. We're also talking about Americans, French and other nationalities. And Al-Shabaab, the Somali group which claims to be doing this, they say that the men and possibly women, that's not clear yet, who they've sent inside are from the Somali diaspora. And they sent out this morning a great long list of the different countries, including America, the UK, Finland, Sweden, which they say that their people are from. We can't confirm that. We don't know whether that's true. But this is a major event. It's something which has not happened in Kenya since 1998, when there was an Al-Qaeda attack on the American embassy. And what is clear tonight is that it's not over yet. Reinforcements for the Kenyan military trying to end the siege of the now burning Westgate shopping centre. Soldiers gathered outside the mall. They're reportedly being assisted by Israeli specialists. Firefighters dashed towards the building, but the smoke billowed out for hours. An old-fashioned fire engine unequal to the task. The Kenyan government says that the smoke is caused by the terrorists who they say have set fire to mattresses in Nakumatt, the supermarket, in order to stop the government forces, the soldiers, coming in through the roof. Apparently, they're holding hostages in Barclays Bank, which is reinforced, it's bulletproof. The Kenyan authorities said they were determined to bring this siege to an end today, but that's proving extremely difficult. Earlier, gunfire sent soldiers on the perimeter running for cover. There were 4 explosions and then what sounded like a gun battle. But the government was keen to play down reports of continued violence.
I want to bring to the attention of Kenyans that our forces are in full control of the situation. The process of evacuating hostages have gone on very well, and we are very certain that, if any, there are very, very little hostages in the building.
Soldiers took up firing positions and onlookers cowered in ditches. As an audio message from the spokesman for Al-Shabaab posted online issued a threat to those still held inside Westgate.
waan ku amraynaa mar kasta oo lagu badiyo hujuumka ay ku badiyaan iyo weerarka lagu badiyo in ay iyaguna tallaabo ay ka qaadi karaan oo ay u fasaxan yihiin ragga ay hayaan ama maxaabiista gacantooda ku jirta inay u fasaxan yihiin.
The Red Cross and other volunteer organizations are working round the clock.
The mortuary here, we had to, we have a facility for only about 9 bodies, and we had 18 from there. 18 really it was, and some of them, the bodies were big and they probably swelled because of, and it was really horrific.
Must have been very distressing.
It was, but well, I have seen things, killings and things like that, but not something what happened here.
These pictures shot by a woman who was in the supermarket show the first few minutes after the attackers burst in. Rows of foodstuffs turned into barricades. The banal now terrifying. All over Nairobi, survivors are thinking about their own near misses.
He came in shooting, Then he threw a grenade because the whole crowd was gathered up at one place, and then he started shooting again. And then I hid, and he was just some gunshots.
Were you scared?
A lot.
Did you have any friends who were injured?
Yeah, my friend's injured. He's inside the hospital.
It was shooting like hell. I've never heard in my life like this shoot. First like this, when we heard that shoot at about 1:45, all our people who are working together with me, we escaped.
You just ran for your life.
Yeah, I said maybe there is something here, because how the car came and stopped like this, I thought maybe there's a problem there. Then after that, I started rescuing a small girl. She was shot here, 3 bullets here. So
In her leg?
Yeah, so I was told to help the girl because that guy couldn't carry. So I rescued some few people.
Kenyan security forces say they've killed 3 gunmen and injured others and are now in control of all 4 floors of the shopping centre. Kenyans are watching and waiting. They still don't know how many more victims, dead or alive, remain inside.